Wired for Freedom, Programmed to Obey by Ginny Jones. Let's start with the big question, the one we've all asked at some point. Why are we here? At the center of that question is this thing called free will, the power to choose, to decide who we want to be, how we'll respond, what we'll believe. And according to many traditions, that ability wasn't given as a test of obedience. It was a gift, a way for the soul to express its truth. It's how the divine recognizes us in a world that's gotten pretty dark and noisy. The gift of free will. The Bible says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you." That means you were intentional, designed, loved before you ever took a breath. So, if the Creator knew you, then even your quirks, your tendencies, your struggles, they all serve a purpose. Free will is how we move through that design. Without it, we'd just be puppets. No growth, no love, no real connection. Love can't be commanded. It has to be chosen. And free will isn't just about the big moral crossroads. It's in every small decision we make, how we speak, how we listen, how we show up, or even how we hold back. Every choice leaves a fingerprint on the soul, pointing us either toward the light or toward the noise of the world. The world is designed to steal it. Now here's the tricky part. This world isn't neutral. From the moment we're born, we're shaped by systems that want to tell us who to be and what to believe. Religion preaches freedom, but punishes anyone who colors outside the lines. Governments sell safety, but rule through fear. Consumerism dangles happiness in front of us with every purchase. Schools teach what to think, not how to think. And technology, well, it feeds us exactly what keeps us scrolling, distracted and docile. Each one claims to protect us. But together, they quietly dull the spark that makes us human. Have you heard of the revelation of the method? Here's where it gets deeper. The revelation of the method is this idea that those pulling the strings have to show their hand to reveal the truth, even if it's hidden in plain sight. So they tuck it into movies, music, art. They tell us exactly what's happening, but they do it with a wink, knowing most people will just call it fiction. Think about The Matrix or The Truman Show. Each one whispers, "You're being watched. You're being shaped." But because it's entertainment, we laugh, we cry, we move on. And that's the point. The truth isn't hidden. It's drowned out by noise. What about the black goo, symbol of corruption? You've probably noticed the recurring image in movies and myths. That black, oily, living stuff. They call it black goo. It's often shown as alive, invasive, hungry. And symbolically, it represents the corruption of spirit, a hijacking of divine light. In biblical language, it's the abomination that causes desolation. It's what happens when the temple, meaning us, becomes defiled, when our divine spark gets covered in the residue of lies, fear, and trauma. Literal or not, it's a warning. Because the more we give our will to outside forces, the dimmer our own light becomes. I know you must have noticed the manufactured monochrome, another kind of control that's even more subtle. It doesn't come through force, it comes through dullness. Look around. The world has gone gray. Cities, schools, offices, even social media. Everything is washed out, uniform, sterile. And you might not think that matters, but it does. Color affects the spirit. Vibrancy stirs emotion and imagination. Take that away long enough, and the soul goes quiet. We start mistaking numbness for peace, routine for safety, conformity for belonging. It's a low hum of depression that keeps us from realizing how asleep we've become. Now, I'm not saying the path to freedom is painless. Only the strongest warrior shall reside with Christ. Isaiah said, "I've refined you in the furnace of affliction." The fire isn't meant to destroy you. It's meant to burn away what's false. Every hardship is a refining moment, every loss, every disappointment, every test. It's fire revealing gold. In Romans, we are told not to conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's not poetry. That's instruction. It means choose consciously, live awake. Because every moment you respond from authenticity instead of fear, you reclaim another piece of your freedom. What's at stake? If we lose free will, we lose what makes us divine. No choice, no accountability, no creativity, no soul growth. That's why the effort to suppress it is so relentless, because it's powerful. Free will is the proof that you are more than flesh and bone. It's the evidence of the divine spark inside you. And in a world built to dull and control that spark, choosing to stay awake, choosing to stay you, isn't just resistance, it's revolution.